Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And as you can tell from this little icon right here, and this little wording right here, and in the news, the festival area, Tempest Fest, has begun, kind of out of the blue. I didn't expect it to drop tonight, but here it is. So this has a very detailed description of, what happens, and then there's another link that tells you how to it pretty much runs through how to do everything regarding this festival, even the breakdowns of like scores and stuff. But we and you probably don't have time for that, so I went ahead and did it all for you already. So this is what it looks like when you are done. It's nice nighttime, we've got the giant drum thing, we've got a whole bunch of stands with people appointed. It looks kind of confusing, and at first glance it may be a little confusing, but it's actually really simple once you understand who needs to go where. First off, the reward list is quite generous, alright? We've got enough gold tickets for what would amount to a multi if you could do multis with gold tickets. We've got 90 crystals, which essentially is free. We've got 1 EX shard, a protector mote, a battle mote. We've got 5 platinum hammers. We got 6 gold hammers, a whole bunch of rocks and gold itself. These new food items, which I assume are going to be good for anybody, maybe the Konosuba characters in particular. We've got looks like 10 autogram emblems, and this doesn't cost you anything except stamina. All right, that's the good thing. All of this is essentially free, and that is the most generous that I've seen them be in quite a long time. But how do you get all these rewards? Well, you will start a festival, and you will build these stalls. So when this starts up, your area will not look like this. I'll put a picture of what it looks like when you start, if you haven't already seen what it looks like. But you start out with not a lot. Sand, no building in the middle, and you are going to build these stalls, which will then attract people. And you can see from up here on this little draw icon that these 3 icons, so we have eat for red, we have play for the yellow, and then we have shop for the blue. And we have little peoples here. And these peoples will determine what stall is more popular every single time you do this. So it resets every 5 times. Each festival costs 50 stamina. And you can do it as many times as you want to get all the rewards, or you could space it out and do it over a couple of days, because this area is going to be around until the 3rd of August, which is over, 10 days away. Over 2 weeks, almost. Oh, maybe a little less than 2 weeks, but it's going to be around a while, so you don't have to rush it all now and use a whole bunch of stamina. You can do a few runs now, wait till the next day, do a few runs there, and then kind of have the rewards come in as you go. Or you could force it like I did and be all done in like 20 minutes. So you will build a stall. You will build a number of stalls. You will level the stalls up with coins that you get from holding the actual festival. You go to a point, and it pulls all the characters from your bond levels, right? And the higher level they are, the more points they will apply to each area. So you see Veldor's worth 170, Power 170, 170 to 340, 245. Okay. We have these 3 green bars here. Every time you attempt a festival with characters who are appointed to slots, they will lose 1 energy bar. And the lower they are, the less good they will do at their stall. And so the rewards that you get after the end is less and less. So let's go ahead and appoint everybody here. There are many filters you can choose to appoint. You can do visitors, you can do stall level, you can do how skilled they are, you can do exclude appointed characters, it really doesn't matter, so we'll confirm this, and now everybody is applied. Alright, so once that is over, we can hit start festival, and it's going to cost 50 stamina. And you see that because we have 2 bars each, 2, 4, 6, 60%. If they're all filled up, it's 90%, but the game says that if everybody is at full energy, you get the extra 10% to take you to 100, which means that you're guaranteed to get a lot of visitors and a lot of coins. The buzz ones are ones that are going to generate even more coin and even more visitors, because you can see we've got, lower power characters, 100 versus 200s over here, but we're still going to get about the same number of visitors as this one because we are buzzing. So you want to appoint good people to that. So we're going to start this festival, and it's going to give you this little cutscene thing. It's going to count your visitors, it's going to count the coins that come in. It's purely cosmetic, so you don't have to do anything. Skills can activate for certain characters. There's 5, and they will further increase the amount of coins and visitors you get every time it activates. So you can see all these coins are busting out now, and they're popping in. And we will skip this. And look, your festival is complete. New high score. I kind of doubt it, but we'll find out. So we got, every time you do it, you get ranks. And we did get a high score, actually. So we get sales, so this is your coinage. So we got 7,500 coins, and we had 1,200 visitors. Now, the visitors is what's going to determine you getting those free rewards. Because when you start out, you're not going to get 1,000 people. You're going to get like 200. And you're going to get a little more. And as you slowly build and upgrade your stalls and put more people on them, you will get more and more visitors until you finally hit that 1,000 mark. And essentially, you just do that over and over. So start festival prep. You can see that the draws have now changed. It used to be a 2-2-2, and now it's a 1-3-2. So now the play icons are going to get maximum people coming into them. So you want to prioritize those stalls. You want to level them up. So we can do that. These coins are only used here. They're not pulled from any other currency you currently have. So don't worry about spending them. You cannot build normal buildings in this area. It's only for these special stalls, so sorry to bum you out there. But really, you just do it over. And so if we go to a point again, you can see that everyone's down to 1 energy, and their success rate is quite low. But we have more people than stalls, so you could reset all, and then auto-appoint only the 3 stars, and there you go. Not every stall is going to be filled, but every time someone does not participate in a festival, they will gain 1 little energy bar back. So if I wanted Milim and Shuna and Shion and Benimaru and Rimuru to be maxed out, well, they'd have to sit out 2 festivals to get back to maximum power. So, and that's what you do, alright? The number of visitors you get is based on the number of stalls that are occupied, the power, the success rate, all of that, and eventually you do it over and over, you spend 50 stamina apiece, and you will eventually get all of these rewards. It looks confusing, it's really not. It's building your town and appointing people to it. That's not new. It just looks different, and there's a whole bunch of numbers and a whole bunch of icons that are meant to confuse you. Don't be confused. Get your coins, build your shops, build the ones that have buzz on it, because those are going to generate more income for you. Appoint your characters. I went a few festivals where I didn't have anybody appointed, because I wanted them all to recharge. So I just ran a festival, and I got really, really bad coins back, but I got more energy, which gave me better success rate the next time. And that's about it, guys. I mean, if you need better instructions, you can definitely go and read through it in the news. It is there. It does explain it in depth. You can walk around this area. You can talk to more people now. So now we have technically 4 different bond levels that we can talk to, and Milim is still not in any of them, which is crazy. But hey, more options to talk to people means that if you're looking for a specific person, maybe they have a higher chance of showing up. Unless it's Milim for me, which I don't know why that happens. But that's cool. And yeah, it's free rewards, guys. I mean, I can't argue with free stuff. You can access it from this little button, and once you hit 1,000, like, you're done. You don't have to do it again. Right? So that's why you can either rush it all now, or you can spread it out over the next week and a half or so. Use 50 stamina here and there. Use your energy wisely, and then slowly get the rewards. And then once you're done, you pretty much never look at this again. Because it has a time frame, I assume that this will be a recurring thing every so often. It doesn't say in the news how often this will happen. It just says that it's going until the 4th, and doesn't say anything else. But there is a little story at the end. When you hit 1,000 people, the little in-game cutscene does say that they're going to take everything down, which leads me to the assumption that this will reset in its entirety. next time it comes around, so you'll rebuild the festival area, reappoint people, and you'll get a whole new round of rewards, because it wouldn't really be fun, right? If the festival came back a month from now and you were already at 1,000, you got the rewards and you didn't have to do anything, right? That wouldn't be a good gameplay loop. So, I expect this to come back. I expect everything, your progress, your building state to reset, and you'll do it over again. And again, whenever it comes back the next time. But overall, again, it costs stamina, but it is a lot of good free rewards. Platinum hammers, not easy to come by. Gold hammers, for some people, not easy to come by. Moats, EX shard, it's only one, but it's one more than you had, yesterday. This is good stuff. We got a lot of food items. Coinage, I like this. I hope they bring it back like twice a month. They won't, but I wish they would. But yeah, that's the overview for the festival area. If you have other questions, please drop them in the comments, or use your eyeballs and read all the news stuff right here, how to enjoy Tempest Fest. It literally goes through every single aspect of this festival area. So yeah, I think it's pretty good, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That's it from me. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.